Hi guys and gals, it's John
And Emily
from AFK Books and Records in beautiful Virginia Beach, Virginia. We survived Record Store Day Drops #1, the only one this year, thankfully, because it's exhausting.
Yeah, it is.
But we had a great day. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you guys so much for that. Still have a lot of great stuff available. Come on in and grab it. First off, we're going to kick it off with a prize pack. We just got this and this wonderful CD for the Everly Brothers. Hey Doll, baby. And a t-shirt as well. So all you have to do is come in and fill out a slip and you might be lucky and win. That's all you got to do. So now we're going to talk about the cool stuff that's coming out this week. This is another super heavy hitting new release week, especially for hip hop.
Yep.
So we're going to start with this one, which really needs no introduction, but maybe it does because you can't tell what it is. It's Kanye West, Donda Deluxe Edition of Yee's.
Yay.
Yay?
Yay.
Yay? But it's Yeezus. It's not Yeezus.
It's Kanye. It's yay.
Kanye. Okay, all right. Of Ye's record-shattering 10th album. 4 LPs featuring 4 bonus tracks plus fan favorite verses from Andre 3K.
3,000.
That's 3,000. Kid Cudi and more. There you go.
Next up, we have Call Me If You Get Lost, a new one from Tyler, the Creator. The blockbuster rapper, singer, songwriter, record producer, and actor's 6th album, finally legitimately available on vinyl here in the US.
Legit.
Legit.
Too legit to quit.
Yeah. We're proud of his success. We just checked our history and we've been stocking Tyler's vinyl since back in June 2011.
Wow.
We were just 3 months old, still in diapers. Come a long way, baby.
We sure have. Next up, we got Regina Spektor, Home Before After, recorded in upstate New York. It's her 8th overall and first studio album in over 6 years. Pace magazine says the beloved songsmith returns at last with a mix of her characteristic pomp and thoughtful storytelling, whether she's swimming around in theories about space and time or just riffing on a few scales to make a love song. Her words and melodies are a dazzling delight. No vinyl on the horizon yet, but to tide you over, we've got a limited CD with signed insert. Look at that. Looks like Respect. What a cool signature she's got. While supplies last on these, we don't have many, so if you want one, local pickup only, just call us or message us and we'll set you up.
Next up is Coden Grey, Super 8. Raised in California and Georgetown, Texas, he began uploading covers and originals to YouTube as a teenager. His debut studio album, Kid Crow, debuted at number 5 on the Billboard 200, making it the biggest U.S. new artist debut of 2020. He's grown up so fast, and now we've got his sophomore vinyl and on Ruby Red and limited exclusive signed CD.
Signed. 2 signed CDs
Ooh.
from major artists this
While
week.
supplies
How
last.
cool is that? Next up, we got Mr. Eric Clapton, Nothing But the Blues. This is 17 previously unreleased live performances recorded in 1994 during the legendary guitarist tour supporting From the Cradle, his Grammy-winning multi-platinum blues album. This is a shiny coaster only for now, vinyl slated for late July.
Next we have Football Madre, or Soccer Mommy, Sometimes Forever, the immersive and compulsively replayable 3rd album that cements Sophie Allison's status as one of the most gifted songwriters making rock music right now. The album finds her broadening the borders of her aesthetic without abandoning the unsparing lyricism and addictive melodies that made earlier songs so easy to obsess over. Indie exclusive, pink with black splatter.
Soccer Mama. Here we go, Coheed and Cambria, Vaxis 2, A Window of the Waking Mind. We're back to the Armory Wars with the 2nd installment in what the band plans to be a 5-album series, taking the concept album concept to a whole new level. Louder Sound gushes 10 albums into a stellar career, and with standards remaining incredibly high, it might be easy to start taking Coheed and Cambria for granted these days. Shame on you if you do. Even taken in isolation, Vaxis 2 is a superbly realized vision from a band whose ambition knows no bounds. We've got a super cool indie exclusive Sea Blue vinyl version for you. Only a couple of these left. If you want one, give us a shout.
And then this one's not here yet, but it's on its way?
It's on its way.
I think.
So yeah, hopefully this will show up tomorrow. Jack Johnson. We hear he's really good with the guitar.
He's all right.
So yeah,
He's all right.
if you want one of those, let us know.
Then we do have Machine Gun Kelly, Mainstream Sellout. His 6th studio album, which landed at number 1 on the Billboard 200, produced by Blink-182's Travis Barker and featuring appearances from Willow, Gunna, Lil Wayne, Young Thug, Black Bear, and Bring Me the Horizon.
So we are so excited about these next few records we're going to show you because there's so much talented represented from the 757 right here in these records that launched so many careers. Kicking it off with a soundtrack, Romeo Must Die. The hype sticker states it's been certified platinum, and we have got the proof right here. Show them, Emily.
Oh, okay.
Look at this proof of platinum.
Hey.
Look at that.
Oh, so
this
shiny.
is Magoo's Platinum Award for the CD, which, if you've ever noticed, has been hanging up on our wall forever, and it intends to stay.
Yes.
Here we go. That one is not for sale, but if you want to touch it, again, you can swing by. This is the first repress of this record since 2000, and it includes contributions from cool kids like Aaliyah, Norfolk's Timberland and Magoo, Genuine, Playa, Mac 10, Destiny's Child, and more. Nice. All right, next we've got Timberland and Magoo, Welcome to Our World, the album that started it all, now back on vinyl for the first time in 25 years, featuring the hit Up Jumps the Boogie and Clock Strikes. It made the mold and broke the mold, featuring guest appearances from Playa, VB's own Missy, or Portsmouth's, depending on your perspective, Missy Misdemeanor Elliott, Aaliyah, Genuine, Shanta Montgomery, Love John, Buddha Brother, Big D, and DJ Law. Timberland and Magoo. Sorry, Magoo. Oh, man. I'm just going to go home now. It has been a long day.
Thursdays are always long days. Next is Timberland, Tim's Bio, the debut solo album from the Norfolk hip-hop super producer, back for the first time since 1998. Includes the hit songs Here We Come and Lobster and Scrimp. It includes appearances by a few, somewhat talented folks like Jay-Z, Missy Elliott, Magoo, Aaliyah, Genuine, Nas, and Twista.
All right. We got another Timberland and Magoo, Indecent Proposal, the second record from the local national hip-hop super duo. It features the hit Indian Carpet and includes collabs with Jay-Z, Twista, P.D. Pablo, Ludacris, Static Major, and the late great Aaliyah. This is the first time on wax since 2001. Nice.
Then next up is Persephone Mementoia, the sixth studio album from the Andorran death metal band. They're known for their brand of rich soundscapes and technically precise work that sets new standards in modern extreme progressive metal.
Yeah. Next up, Gunship, 6th anniversary vinyl reissue of the synthwave group's self-titled debut. This is on limited edition gold vinyl inspired by the legendary gold Nintendo World Championship cartridges. The jacket features handwritten liner notes and doodles by the band detailing the cinematic influences that inspired the creation of the album. Gunship, such a great record. I think I'm going to pick that one up this time. We also got Ms. Ella Fitzgerald at the Hollywood Bowl, featuring her peerless renditions of songs from the Irving Berlin Songbook, discovered in the private collection of Norman Granz. This will make the first time a live songbook has been released from the First Lady of Song.
I'm back.
She's back. Just in time for
Just
Ohio.
in time. Next up is Camp, or Comp. Lavender Days, the sophomore album from the folk band hailing from my neck of the woods, Athens, Ohio. It was written in the aftermath of a period of loss and heartache, and it's about the in-between days, the small pleasures, and the forgotten disappointments on Pink and Purple Galaxy Swirl.
Who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters.
Right. Ghostbusters Afterlife, original soundtrack. The soundtrack to the most recent installment in the Ghostbusters franchise includes a 4-page booklet, litho, and printed inner sleeve, limited edition on Muncher colored vinyl.
My mom, and so I'm going to call. That's what I call with all my problems. Next is Cold War Kids, New Age Norms 2, a repress of the Long Beach Indie Blues Rockers, 8th release from back in 2020. The band cites major influences as Fiona Apple, Nick Cave, Led Zeppelin, Radiohead, The Smiths, U2, and Tom Waits. Not bad.
Wow,
Not
that's
bad
pretty
mix.
intense. Next up, the Distiller, Sing Song Death House, Sing Sing. The second album by the LA punk rockers, recorded in just 2 weeks back in 2002. We've got a super limited black and green version for you, so grab it for it's got.
Yeah.
Distillers, y'all.
By me, before I get them all.
That's
Love
right.
Brody Do. Okay, sorry.
Sorry, you're just going to sit there and...
We're talking about how much I love Brody Do. Next, we've got a whole bunch from the Animals. The first 4 Animals jams, newly remastered from the original analog tapes, pressed on 180 gram with liner notes by Wordmaster David Frick. Single on Animals, House of the Rising Sun. On Animals on Tour, Boom Boom I'm Crying. On Animal Tracks, We Gotta Get Out of This Place, Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood. And on Animalization, we have Don't Bring Me Down and CC Rider.
C.C. Rider. Now see what you have done. Dead by Daylight Volume 2, the follow-up to the 2021 RSD hit featuring more musical selections from the multiplayer horror game. This one got stuck in customs, so we didn't have it last week, but we got a few copies of this snazzy clear black splatter variant for you right now. Dead by Daylight.
It's a scary game.
It is scary. Stranger Things, that's going to be a scary, that's coming out in, what, another week? We get to find out. Yeah.
Hey. Next is more Cheba, Blackest Blue remixes. Another stellar RSD release delayed by our friends in Customs. It includes British giants of electronic music Orbital, switching up the signature chill vibe of Namaste to an electronic drum and bass dance floor stomper, whilst producer Barato's remix of Sound of Blue is a progressive electronica chill house masterclass. Dance on.
Dance on, y'all. Next up, Arca Kick 5, the 8th album and final installment in the Kick series from the Venezuelan musician, singer, songwriter, rapper, producer, and DJ. It focuses entirely on quieter ambient pieces, mainly on piano, plucked strings, and swirling pads. Wow.
And last, but certainly not least, the Charles Lloyd Trio, Chapel. He's long been a free spirit, master musician, and visionary. For more than 6 decades, the legendary saxophonist and composer has loomed large over the music world, and at 84 years old, he remains at the height of his powers and as prolific as ever. This, his latest expansive project, encompasses 3 albums, each at a deft change of musical context that presents him in a different trio setting. The first one kicks things off with legendary guitarist Bill Frisell and bassist Thomas Morgan.
Nice. So that's what we've got for you this week. We got through it all. We bought some amazing used stuff. We sold some amazing used stuff, so we'll probably tag that video at the end, but honestly, we've sold half of it already, so you can message us, call us, we'll let you know if we still have it, but there's a good chance we sold a lot of it. But we did get some cool stuff in today, and we'll tag that on the video as well, so you can check that out. In fact, I think I'll kick that off and just make a note when the other video hits. But I think that's about it. Thank you guys for supporting independent retail. But wait,
we have a shout out.
A shout out for who?
From Miranda.
Yeah.
To her husband, Robert.
Robert.
Yeah.
Go Robert.
To tell you what's up. She wanted us to wish you happy Father's Day. However, we had already done our Father's Day video, so here's a belated one.
So we're doing it now. Thank you for being such a great customer. We appreciate you.
Yep.
Bye, guys.
Bye.